So today's January 31st, 2018. We are with Shirley Diaz, a 76-year-old woman who has undergone bilateral cataract extraction, doing very nicely. She was a very high hypero, +5, +6. And I just wanted to say thank you, Shirley, for coming in. You're looking very good after cataract surgery.
Thank you.
And taking the time to speak with us. It's great. So we're interested in understanding how your eye drops affect your daily routine. How you manage to schedule your drop use, how you can use your drops, and we're just hoping that you're open to share some of your experiences with us today.
Fine.
Okay,
Thank
good. So, can you tell me about the last time you used your drops?
I used them this morning, and I have my little routine. I follow the routine of the program that I was given, and I go by color. And every time I use that drop, I mark it off. Then I go to the next color. Then I mark that off, etc. And it's really quite easy. I don't have a problem putting in the drops.
Okay, great. So, just talk to me about when you used them this morning. Walk us through that. How do you do
Okay,
it?
well, I would put the first drop in, and I wait about five minutes. I'll put my little timer on, and then I'll do a couple of little things. It doesn't stop me from my routine, and the timer will go off. I'll go back, go to the next one, and then I'll do some more things. So I have my routine of how to do it. And now that I'm also using the last drops on the right eye, I make sure I've done that first section done, then I'll do the second session the same way, so I don't confuse the drops. I keep each of them in a separate plastic bag with a little marker on the outside for which one operation is for which that way I don't get confused.
Great.
But it's a really easy to follow,
Great.
easy to use.
That's super. So, now, you just described this, but the way you remember taking the drops is with that marking mechanism, or?
I remember to take with the marking mechanism and the colors. Definitely the color of the drops is really helpful.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And tell me, where do you get your drops from?
From Fred Meyer.
Fred Meyer.
Fred Meyer Pharmacy.
Okay. Good. And so we initiated that. We gave you the script for that, the prescription?
Yes.
Right.
We did, yes.
Right. Okay. All right. Were you able to? How did you actually get them? Did you drive there? Did you have them mailed?
No, I drove to Fred's and I picked them up and
Okay.
drove home.
Good. And what was it like getting them from Fred Meyer's? Was there any issue there, or?
There was no issue. I think no, there was no. I just called it in, and if there's something wrong, I would say, we'll call the office, and they followed up and clarified things.
Good. So, and you mentioned this, but how do you schedule it, or how do you place this into your routine?
Oh, okay. Well, when I get up in the morning, I'll put my coffee on first. I really need to have that to get started. Then, while I'm having my coffee, I'll have my coffee, then I'll go and do the first set. And after that is taken, fine. And then probably around 1 o'clock, I will do the second, and then I'll have lunch. And in the evening, I probably don't do it until about 6, just a little bit after dinner.
Okay.
But I do have my schedule.
Nice. And where do you keep your eye drops?
I keep them in a little plastic bag in my bathroom, in the little gray bag that I have.
Okay, fantastic. And since you've been using these now for, how long do they last? How long does the bottle last now?
Oh, well, I'm still going on my first for this right eye, and I probably will have enough, I think. And then I just renewed for this exam of this operation, and I probably will have to get the last 2 drops for the last part of it, where you use for several weeks, because I will probably have run short.
Okay. Okay, so that's not bad. So a bottle anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah,
then?
it's actually lasting me, yeah. I've still got some left.
Nice, nice. And as far as the insurance or the payment, who pays for your eye drops?
I think my Medicare.
Okay.
My Medicare pays part. My supplemental didn't, and I paid the rest.
Okay, okay. And does that impact your budget?
Well, a little bit, but you know, considering that the main part of the surgery was covered, it's really, you know, it's a minor thing.
Great, great. And you haven't had a bad reaction, or have you had a bad reaction?
No, I haven't had any bad reaction to the drops or anything.
Okay. You haven't traveled during this process?
No, I haven't.
Gotcha, gotcha. So just speculate. So what would it be like if you were to travel? How would you?
Well, I was thinking about that this morning. I think I would be fine this time. I think the first time I had more of an anxiety, you know, but this time I think I would have been out fine.
Yeah.
I think it would have been good. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So is there anything else that you'd like to mention, or you'd like to suggest to somebody who's starting drops or a new drop user?
Well, for a new drop, I would just say make sure you have a routine of, you know, how you're using them. Have a timetable so you don't forget. Make sure you mark down which drop you've had first, and just keep track of them.
Okay, great, great. And we went over this before, but so can you show me how you use a drop then? You just let's get we'll just pretend that this.
Oh, okay, all right. Then we can take the top off. For example, I will look up, and I'll just put it down like that, and I go to. Sorry, messed up there. Should I mess up mine?
No.
Are you taking a movie? Well, I'm sorry, they're gonna like. Can you cut this part?
Yes,
off?
we can.
Okay. Okay, and I put it toward the end rather than the corner, which is much easier for me.
Okay.
If I put it here, it seems like it all falls out. But by putting in the corner, it seems to. And then I blink 2 or 3 times.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, listen, Shirley, thank you so much again for sharing your experience with us today. And if we do need any more questions, would it be okay to ask you about that later?
Definitely.
Great.
Yeah, especially if I need a follow-up.